Boys and girls, today's video is going to be quite a spicy one today. What we're going to be doing is answering a very common old question that there's not a lot of answers for. So what we're going to be finding out is what exactly is all the way towards the end of the Grand Theft Auto 5 map. Of course, obviously we know there's water, but is there anything in particular special around the end of the Grand Theft Auto 5 map? What exactly are we going to go ahead and find? Any secret, hidden things whatsoever? So obviously in today's video, we're going to go ahead and be doing a full investigation on this to see what exactly Rockstar has hidden in the game itself. But before we actually go ahead and get into it, let's go ahead and play a game real quick. So the only way for this to actually work for you 100% is of course if you guys leave a like on the video, and as well subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and turning on notifications. This will not work for you whatsoever if you don't do that. But if you do, then go ahead and randomly pause the video on one of the things that are being showcased in this wheel right here, and you will go ahead and get 100%. It will work. This only works once, so you can't repeat this. So make sure you guys go ahead and pause the video on whatever the red arrow right there stops on, and you will go ahead and get it 100%. It works. Make sure you guys follow the rules, leave a like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and begin. Alright guys, so we're going to be seeing exactly what is all the way towards the end of the map, or is there something whatsoever. Let's just see for ourselves. I never really took the time to actually fly all the way towards how far I can actually get from outside the map itself. I never really did it because I thought it was a huge waste of time, and it basically takes forever. So yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and dedicate an hour or two in doing some research on this. So yeah, I was on the PS4, dude, and I was stupid because I thought that you can just keep on going and going, until recently I found out is if you guys just keep flying towards north or south, east, west, or whatever the case is, eventually your jet will just break apart and just sink to the bottom of the ocean. I myself never knew this. I thought the map will just like turn your jet around like other video games. Like if you're trying to exit from the map, it will just turn around, but literally your vehicle would just explode and then you'll just be stranded in the bottom of the ocean, which of course was very, very unfortunate for me. Now I switched on over towards the PC and I thought, okay, so maybe I'm not gonna face the same restrictions like I did on PS4. Well, that's not the case as well, boys. Unfortunately, the same thing happened again. I was kind of screwed upon that. It was kind of unfortunate, really. I thought PC would have been a little bit more linear, but unfortunately I'll meet the same fate. Now I did try to go ahead and use a mod menu to speed up my progress by zooming in very, very closely, for I can just like save some time, for I can just answer the question just like that. But my game wasn't having it. I don't know what was going on, dudes. I really don't understand GTA 5. So my game just crashed entirely. It just stopped moving, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. I still have access to my map, but I don't have access to my character. My view just basically froze, and I can't really do anything about it, which is kind of unfortunate. So I was just gonna go ahead and see, alright, we got our answer. We can't explore that far. But I found out recently that there is a mod that can actually help me out. It basically takes out the effect on GTA 5 telling you that you can go here, there, or anywhere on the map. Basically the invisible wall that has been always blocking us from exploring the very, very end point of GTA 5 is now removed, and I don't have to go ahead and worry about that silly thing getting in the way of my research. If only someone told me this when I spent about 30 to 40 minutes going the same pathway again and again, and I basically wasted so much time. But here the no boundary limits mod will go ahead and help me out. Now I do want to go ahead and showcase this is how far that you can actually move your map towards. Other than that, if you guys keep trying to make it go towards the right, the cruiser won't let you. But let me go ahead and explain how this mod works. Now Rockstar wanted to make this game as realistic as possible, so of course they didn't want to place an invisible wall towards the ocean because that wouldn't set a realistic tone in the game itself. So this is basically how their quote-unquote invisible walls work. Since the ocean is endless upon endless upon endless, you gotta go ahead and think, alright guys, we gotta put an end to this. So we can't have no players experiencing a fucking big old wall and crashing their jet into it, because it doesn't make the game look genuine. So of course they thought if you guys keep going forward, then eventually your jet would just go ahead and blow up. That was the first boundary boundary that Rockstar set, and the second one being, since that you guys are stranded in the middle of nowhere and you're basically like a lost puppy in the middle of the ocean, instantly as soon as you guys go down, you will notice that there's gonna be like 2 or 3 sharks circling around you, ready to go ahead and kill you. I experienced this so many freaking times when I myself was trying to go towards the end of the map on PS4, and about 1 to 2 seconds after I touched the water, the sharks were ready to go ahead and kill me. So the boundaries is the jet exploding, and the second one being the sharks killing you to go ahead and get you to respawn over towards the map. Now, since we got the mod working for us, those boundaries are instantly removed and we can try to go ahead and explore the very depths of GTA 5. Now, I do want to go ahead and showcase that I literally got this far within the map itself. You guys can see that I'm just keep going and going and going and going, and yes guys, I do want to state again, I am moving the map and you really won't notice, but right here up to this point, you guys can see how freaking far I got, dude. Like literally, this is how far I got, and it's absolutely amazing, dude. Like, I would have never thought that Rockstar would go ahead and generate this much freaking water, but I guess just copy and pasted it again just in case some random kid just decided to go ahead and explore all the way towards here, but literally just water upon water. So up to this point right here, boys and girls, I decided, alright, I'm just gonna super speed up the footage right there for I don't have to bore you guys. But if you pay attention to the left corner of the screen itself, you guys can see that there's like this little line right behind my little cruiser. Well, that is an indication telling you that that is the place of the end of the map itself. That's where GTA 5 ends. Now, I can't really tell from me flying that the water just keeps generating again and again and again, because I'm literally just past the end point of the map itself. But I just kept flying and flying and flying and flying, and literally I don't really see no change whatsoever. So I decided, alright, so I think I'm going the wrong way or something. I don't know. So that's why I kept looking back at my map constantly, because I kept thinking that what if I'm in a corner where the water would just keep spawning again and again. So I decided to like turn myself a little bit more towards the right or the left a little bit to adjust myself perfectly, and basically I finally knew exactly what I have to do in actually getting this little thing to work for me. Basically, I just have to make myself centered perfectly towards the middle. Now, unfortunately for me, because I was going the wrong way the whole time, my game crashed again because of all this foolishness. So I thought I loaded up one more time, and I thought I'd just say fuck it, I'm just gonna enable the fly mod for I can just hurry on up and getting this thing to work for me. And right here, literally up to this point, guys, you can see that the camera angle would just stop completely, because I guess that Rockstar added a limitation on where the camera will go ahead and follow you. But right here, you get to see that my map is still moving, my character is still moving as well, but unfortunately the camera just stops entirely. The game didn't freeze whatsoever, it's just that Rockstar just put a limitation on where the camera goes itself. But here's another view of it. Basically, you get to see me from the outer view, from far away, of me flying around and just soaring. And if you guys just turn back, then you will go ahead and get some control back to your character itself. But another interesting fact that I found out is if you guys just keep doing this, you will eventually see the end borderline of GTA 5. Like literally right there, you guys can see this very interesting weird line on this part right here, which is another indication of the end of GTA 5. I guess since you guys crossed this, it's just gonna keep on adding towards the freaking water by generating again and again and again. Or if you guys go to the wrong way eventually and you can't find yourself back to the middle of the screen, then you're basically fucked and you will keep seeing a repeated screen, as you can see right here. So to sum up today's video, basically if you guys keep on going towards the middle of the screen all the way towards the right, you will eventually go towards a spot in the game where the camera will no longer follow you, and you get to see the end line of GTA 5, which is a very interesting view. If you guys want to go ahead and visit it and waste about 40 minutes of your life, then you are free to do so, my friend. So that pretty much answers that question. Now I'm thinking about doing this video in a format where I do showcase what's at the bottom of the ocean. So of course I make my way all the way towards the end of the map, and then we just put a submarine all the way down and see exactly what's gonna be there all the way in the end. If you guys want to go ahead and see that video, let me know down below in in the comments. It's gonna need to take some dedication and work, but I guess with a few mods we can go ahead and try to get that situated. But anywho, if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and drop a blue thumbs up, and as well, subscribe to my channel if you guys are brand spanking new. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see all you beautiful people later. Peace out, folks. Bye.